Welcome back to The Rock. The hit Broadway musical Come From Away is on Apple TV Plus as of September 10th.
September 11th, 2001.
Over 200 planes getting diverted.
The musical, set in the aftermath of the 9/11 attacks, tells a true story of what happened when 38 planes filled with 7,000 passengers were diverted to the tiny town of Gander, Newfoundland. Charlie Cooper talked to the cast and creative team of Come From Away.
So I know you guys performed Come From Away for the first time after Broadway went dark in front of an audience of 9/11 survivors as well as frontline workers. What was it like to walk out on stage and get that applause after such a long break that none of us could have predicted?
We tried to prepare ourselves mentally and emotionally for that moment. We knew it was going to feel overwhelming, Charlie, but to feel their gratitude, to feel their excitement, still there was nothing we could do to prepare for that. So it left each of us shaken for a few moments, to be certain. And then I think I can also speak for my colleagues and say it also invigorated us.
Obviously, this covers a crisis, but looking on the bright side of things. So what do you guys hope, being a part of this performance, that people see and get out of this?
I always hope that people will take away from it the truth of the fact that we're better together. We spend so much time drawing hard lines around the things that make us different, but in the end of the day, people from all over the world descended in Gander, and what brought them together was the commonality of needing to get through what was happening.
Having now watched it, I really do think that people are going to get the feeling that they got to see the show in the theater in a really interesting way, but also get that feeling of being in the theater itself. So I think it was very successful that way.
I would know what it's like to reunite with your Come From Away family after a year of Broadway going dark.
You had this virtual support system because we had Zooms on Sundays that we would all have. So we're still in contact. But to touch each other, to be able to breathe each other's air and, no joke there, but kind of, right? Without being concerned because we're all vaccinated by the time we started shooting. You don't realize how significant that is, right? To look someone in the eye directly and to see their nonverbal expressions and also to love them so deeply and, excuse me, be back. That's a lot. Sorry.
What's it feel like to know that there are going to be new eyes on this project, especially people who didn't have access to actually seeing the show in person?
I've always felt that the theater should be more accessible to people, and I raised Chicago as my prime example. When the movie came out, whenever that was, 15 years ago, I thought, well, nobody's going to go to Broadway anymore to see it. The tickets have never ebbed there because a movie came out. It just generates more excitement, and I'm just so thrilled that we can share this much needed message with the country and the world.
What was it like doing so in front of the camera? Did that present a new challenge for you guys?
Initially, it was quite overwhelming, but I think after a few hours, hopefully, maybe days, I feel like we adjusted to just doing the show, trusting the work that we do, trusting the show to sort of, buoy us through this new experience. And watching the finished product it's just, I knew it was going to be epic, but it feels epic. It feels like such an epic representation of the show that we strive to do 8 times a week.